Guys, it's 2025 and let's be honest, being a Christian in the West is dangerous. We see in the United States that churches get attacked so often, people are going in there with guns, shooting the place up. We're seeing in the United Kingdom that if you preach the gospel on the side roads, police oftentimes can be upon you to move you on, and if you refuse that, then they can arrest you. People just need to say, hey, I don't like the gospel that this person is preaching, and police will actually come and take action. Of course, it's just to Christians. Muslims, they can pray on the streets, nothing happens to them. They can do whatever they want, nothing happens to them, as we've seen continuously. So as a Christian, we're seeing in the West that it can be dangerous to be a Christian. We know that in the Middle East, North Africa, Sub-Saharan Africa, Asia, it's very dangerous to be a Christian. And it's coming up to December. And last year around December, I covered the attack in Germany, whereby a Muslim man took his car and he literally drove it through a Christmas market. Everyone was on edge last year. People are going to be on edge this year, let's just be honest. So it's coming up to Christmas and Christians just want to enjoy, the lead up to Christmas. We're seeing in London that Sadiq Khan, he literally couldn't care less about Christians. I saw his X account. He literally just put up one tree and said, what a beautiful time to be in London during Christmas lead up. And I'm just like, you're not really showing the festive Christmas spirit in London. You're literally just showing a tree. And he does this all the time. But like I said many times, when it's Ramadan, you'll get an energetic Sadiq Khan. He'll be everywhere letting you know that it's Ramadan and he's a Muslim male. But when it comes to Christianity, he's just not ever putting any effort into it. So yeah, but anyway, guys, it's coming up to Christmas now, and Christians literally just want to enjoy the lead up to Christmas. And you have a silly clown here who's going to be going around a Christmas market saying that there is no halal food. Can you imagine that? Muslims have basically had the whole year. They've had their pro-Palestine march, they've had their Ramadan, they've had everything. No one ever disturbs them. They pray in the roads, they do whatever they want. They spread dawah. But when it comes to December, just to be quiet, it's a Christian country, let the Christians just enjoy. They can't do that. They have to go to food stores in, I believe you all can say, hey, where's the halal food? Anyway, guys, let's get straight into the video.
I'm gonna tell you what no one tells you about the Christmas markets in York. Is it halal? Come with me, you big donut. Is it halal?
I'm not too sure actually.
Is it halal?
No.
No. Is it halal? Like, is it halal?
Do normally, but I haven't got room.
No. I can't lie, I'm quite disappointed. There's nothing halal, man. But after asking the whole city of York, I found you the spots. In third place is these steak and chips from Cut and Craft. I was a tiny bit skeptical about the meat, so I just went for the chips with the parmesan and peppercorn sauce, and you know what? They did the job nicely. In second place has to be Crumbles. The apple and cinnamon crumble with custard was absolutely amazing. The custard was creamy, fresh and hot. But the thing that stood out for me the most after the flavour was their customer service. Absolutely top notch. In first place has to be Northern Brownies. As soon as I took my first bite, I was mesmerised. These might just be some of the best brownies I've ever had in my life. If you want to find more hidden gems that cater to everyone, don't forget to follow me, you big donut.
The next video we're going to be watching is what seems to be an English girl that's converted to Islam, and she's going to be so happy that a recent church has been converted to a mosque, and she's going to be talking about that and going through prayer. Why are you so happy that a church has been converted to a mosque? There's many vacant buildings, but like I've said many times, it's to make a statement that we're coming here and we're coming to conquer, we're coming to dominate. Your churches need to go, mosques need to be, erected, more mosques needs to be erected, and they need to replace your churches. That's basically what we're seeing. So anyway, guys, let's get straight into the video.
We're going to a very interesting mosque today. I'm going to take you with me. I'm with Sister Amina. Hello. It's a converted church. Sad sadly it wasn't being used by the local community here, and it went into disrepair. And so it went up for sale, and there was a possibility it was going to be bought for residential housing. But alhamdulillah, the local Muslims raised some money and they bought it. And so God is still being worshipped in this building. I'm standing in the sisters section now, and I'll turn the camera around so you can see. This is the sisters section. This is the brothers section. It doesn't have to be a completely separate area for the brothers and sisters. We just pray behind because we're bending over.
You should come with calmness.
Okay, I'm home now. I had a lovely time with Salat al-Jumu'ah today, and I've picked up some more Qur'ans. I'm going to be working all weekend, but inshallah next week I can start posting them out.
From how the woman was talking, she seems to be a new convert. She seems not to really understand what's really going on, but give her time, she will understand what's going on. Guys, listen, globally, Christianity has been under attack for so long now. You know, I've been voicing my concerns on this channel for some time now, and Christians are the most persecuted religious group in the world. They're always persecuted everywhere they are. You know, Asia, Africa, Middle East, Europe. You'd think that Europe would be a safe haven for Christians, that they can just come, pray, worship in peace. That's not the case. Even a few months ago, I showed you a guy in France, an Iraqi Christian that was in France, and he got unalived because he used to challenge a lot of Muslims. He'll challenge them to debates and stuff like this, and they unalived him in France. So there's no safe haven. And I said in the beginning of the video, in America, they're shooting churches up like no man's land. You know, we're seeing in the UK, it's crazy, honestly. It's just insane. So we've been seeing a lot of persecution in relation to Christians for a very, very long time now. But we are seeing a revival. We're seeing a revival of Christianity. We're seeing people that are saying, you know what, I'm gonna start reading the Bible again. You know, Bible apps have started getting more downloads, which is a good thing. And people want to get to know Jesus, which is an absolutely great thing. You know, nothing can be better than knowing Jesus in this life. So yeah, there is a revival of Christianity, but it's just a shame that it took so much persecution for people to say, hang on, what's going on here? And the persecution, I believe, is because Christians are so heavily persecuted. That's what led to a lot of people saying, you know what, I want to read this Bible. You know, I'm intrigued why people keep on persecuting Christians. I want to see what it says in this Bible, that people keep on going after Christians more than any other religious group. So yeah. In relation to this video, this guy is a clown. You know, he's just here trying to cause problems. You know, you're going to a Christmas market in York. Why would anything be halal? I just don't understand that. Why anything would be halal? They're clearly not Muslim. He knows this. He's just trying to antagonize and annoy people. So yeah. Anyway, guys, just had to shed some light on that. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.